When I thought about makerspaces before, I kind of thought about like little places where you could do generally making. So I thought of just places that had like sewing machines and had computers and laptops that move around. I thought about power tools and glory holes for making glass, but I hadn't really thought about having a space for students to use in the classroom. Something that I thought was really important, especially coming from the reading I did, was having the students have complete control of the room that they're in. So something that was important for me was making sure that the space was completely modular. I wanted to see whiteboards that move around so kids can write anywhere. Anytime they have an idea, a thought, anything, they have a space to write it down. They don't have to move. They don't need to go find a piece of paper. And the next was having tables and chairs that moved anywhere. Tables that can be put together, pushed together to make a better space, a better design. Tables that can accommodate large groups of students, small groups of students, tables to accommodate one student or maybe a pair. Chairs that are comfortable, some that sit upright like a desk chair, or maybe bean bags and pillows on the floor so students can sit and feel comfortable while they're creating. Because who really does their best work when they're uncomfortable in a seat? The next thing I wanted was things like maker carts. I saw something from Project Steam. They had these really cool carts with things like power tools, first aid kits, PPE, and that was really useful because they can move around. The students put it where they need it. They can connect their devices to it and then are allowed to work wherever they need. So if they need to be working multiple students at a time, there's not one specific area that they have to be. They can work with whatever feels the most comfortable and the most right for them. The thing that I prioritized was having spaces for multiple different ideas. So I wanted space for sewing machines. I wanted electrical outlets everywhere. I wanted 3D printers. I want software like AutoCAD and Python developer software. I want Lego kits. I want Arduinos. I want to see scrap fabric donated by teachers and community members so that students have materials that they can use. I want to set up space where parents and other community members can donate raw materials or slightly used materials to source this room. I want it to be like students can take that material and recycle it, turn it into something new, but also have, when they need new materials, have that opportunity to work with something. I like when I think about like sewing machines, having students make clothes for students who maybe don't have money to buy new clothes for school, or make their outfits for prom or homecoming, or make blankets for the homeless in our town. Anything that they can think of. And I think about computers and allowing students to make their own programs and learn how to code on their own time. I know a lot of the time these students get so scheduled, they get so overscheduled that they don't have time to do this kind of stuff at school. So giving them that space where they can make and still get to participate in things like coding and sewing and drawing, creating, filming, even if that's in class isn't offered or they don't have time to take that class, it's still available to them. They still have to miss out on anything they want to be a part of. It's also important to me that your history class needs to make propaganda examples for like World War II. The kids hop in, there's green screens and video cameras they can borrow and editing software like Wondershare or Filmora that I'm recording on right now, or Camtasia, or really anything, and they can put together these great videos. Or maybe they're in English class and need to recreate a scene from Romeo and Juliet, or they're in math class and they need to model some really cool math ideas like population growth, or maybe they need to model their bank accounts after investing money. or even in science, and they need to do like examples of how different leaves look and make a presentation about that. Or students can come in and have these great discussions and debates. It's a space that the students get to use for what they want. Anything can be moved, everything's movable, and everything's there at their disposal. They can do whatever they need. Teachers can use it to design projects, and it's all available at any time.